Hey everybody, it's ALG, welcoming everyone back to Let's Play Suikoden 3. Alright, now this is really where the game begins. I'm just gonna tell you flat out. You can choose between either flames you want, except Thomas's, which I don't think you could select anything from that flame. And basically you could just move on to Chapter 4 with any character that you choose. Doesn't matter who you choose, but it's gonna be the same regardless. So, yeah. Lots of stuff happens in this chapter, so be prepared. I'll just go ahead and press X here. And we shall see what is going on. Now that all three of us are together, we shall finally see the face of Capri-Sun. Ooh, man, this is epic. Oh my god. You guys have no idea, unless if you've played the game before. Because we totally don't know who this Capri-Sun looks like. Well, we've seen his little picture in the dialogue boxes, but for the most part we haven't really seen him in-game as a character. In terms of, you know, being playable. He's dead. Are you? He's dead. How? How is that even possible? Exactly, right? So you'd figure, you know, if you remember Tyr and Ryu, you know, they had the true runes too, but wow. That's some deep stuff right there. Alright, so we're slowly going to another dialogue sequence. Wow, Sana's actually really beautiful. Holy crap. So this all must have taken place 50 years ago. That sort of sounds like Hugo there a bit. But then again, it kind of sounds like any other Tenkai star. You know, most Tenkai stars in Suikoden games, you know, they just start off with actually living comfortable lives. Well, except for Ryu. I mean, Ryu just kind of got... Well, Suikoden 2 in itself is a very special part of the series. But, you know, basically, it's kind of, you know, everybody's living peaceful lives, and Destiny often chooses them. Which is kind of weird in a way, because Suikoden tends to go against that. Like, Destiny, you know, it's sort of like... Oh, geez. Really having another Inception moment here, but it's sort of like where Destiny is changeable, but at the same time, Destiny still has that weight that is still, you know, is still required that you play your part in terms of fulfilling Destiny. But at the same time, you know, Suikoden goes on this thing where Destiny is changeable and stuff like that. So it's really interesting stuff going on here. So the Flame Champion really only cared about Sana, which is really sweet. So pretty much after he did his job with the True Fire Rune, apparently he basically chose to put it down, or basically get rid of it somehow, and take his mortality back. So he used an ancient secret method of Sindar. Always with these Sindars, but there's like no real like in-depth information about the Sindars. There's so many references in these games, and not really doesn't really feature much of the Sindar. So I'm really waiting for an installment of Suikoden. I don't know, hopefully Suikoden 6. That might go in depth as to what really happened with the Sindars, and it's always an interesting topic because these runes really involve the Sindar, the Sindars in every way, and it's a very mysterious civilization, sort of like the Aztecs, you know, in our world. Yeah. I mean, nothing's gonna get done if Zaxxon and Grass keep fighting each other. And then you have Harmonia sending their units in like crazy. Yeah, Capri's Sun is amazing, man. Let me tell you. Jeto's silent. He's given the cold shoulder. Jeto's so insensitive, but, you know, you kind of feel for him because he is, you know, a bit hardened. You know, his heart has been hardened over the years. You know, it's really more of a painful thing for him because his immortality really hasn't blessed him. You'd think that, you know, being immortal, I get to live forever, and, you know, that's an amazing thing, but it really wasn't for Jeto. I mean, he has to see conflict like over and over again, and if you think about it, would you really want to live forever to see that happen over and over again? Or would you really want to just, you know, accept your mortality and die in peace? So there's another, you know, thing that to basically keep that in perspective. So basically, in order to take on the powers of the Flame Champion, we must pass an ordeal. Okay, now, here is where you get to choose which Flame Champion that you want. Yeah, see, here's the thing with Destiny is changeable, but at the same time, Destiny still controls the flow of each Suikoden game to some extent. Which is, it's ironic, actually. It's very ironic. But, yeah. It's very interesting stuff going on. By the will of a person. I don't know. But then again, even though a lot of Suikoden games are similar, each game is still very different. Which is what I absolutely love about this series. Alright, so now you get these really cool looking pictures. And you can basically just go around like this and select the Flame Champion this way. I will choose Hugo. The main reason why I choose Hugo is because, well, a lot of reasons. For one, probably the dumbest reason of them all is that fire matches his personality. That's just the way I picture it. I know it sounds really stupid, but, you know, Hugo has such zest and, you know, he has such fire within the way he acts and such energy. And the true fire rune would really suit him, you know? I mean, I can't really picture him with any other rune. Jeto already has the true lightning rune, so why would you want to get rid of that? I mean, he's so emotionally attached to that. And as we found out, Chris's father has some sort of tie with the water rune, as we did find out in Alma Kinan Village, if you remember the cutscene with Yoon. So it kind of just... you're kind of pretty much expected to select Hugo. No. Now, you can choose... I mean, what happens if you choose Jetto as a Flame Champion? Basically, he'll swap runes with a different character. So, if you choose Jetto as your Flame Champion, then he'll obviously not have the True Fire rune and the True Lightning rune at the same time. You can't do that. So, it'll get swapped to a different character. I know, I'm just talking all over this important dialogue, but it's some very important stuff to keep in mind. Alright, so what is this ordeal that she keeps talking about? Well, okay, so... I'm going to tell you right now, if you didn't put sacrificial Jizos on everybody, you are going to have a very hard time with this part. Just going to tell you that right now. I think at the end of every single chapter, I specifically said to make sure that you put a sacrificial Jizo on the main character before you enter the portal into the Flame Champion's hideout. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Alright, no. I am not ready. Mainly because now that all three of us are together, some of our items are mashed up. As you can see, we're maxed out on Potch, which is very good. For every other item that is not in this list here, don't worry about it, because it's going to be stored in a warehouse. Actually, it's going to be stored in any warehouse person you can find throughout the Suikoden 3 world. So, basically all you gotta do, especially when you go back to Luca Castle, you can just talk to Muto and grab anything that's basically not in your immediate party items list, which is a good thing. That's probably where the majority of my crap is anyway. But what you want to do is put the Lightning Magic Rune on Jetto, mainly because the Lightning Magic Rune, as I said, increases the Lightning Magic skill by 1. So if Jetto is a B in Lightning Magic, he will become a B+. If he's a B+, he will be in A. I think if Jetto is an A, like I don't even know what Jetto is right now, but if Jetto's an A, then he'll be souped up to an S, and that's really one of the only ways to get an S ranking in any sort of magic is to have a Lightning Magic Ring, Fire Magic Ring, stuff like that, and have an A ranking previously in order to get that S ranking. When you get an S ranking, you basically you're God. There's really no other way of putting it. I mean, even with an A ranking, you're still gonna haul major ass. So, yeah. Pretty much any lightning or any magic skill ring is pretty much gonna be overkill if you put it on a very skilled mage to begin with. Usually they do a lot better on slightly weaker mages. That's usually how if you like to balance out your mages, then I would put the rings on mages who need it the most. But for right now, you're probably going to need this on Jetto for the time being, because obviously we have nobody else to deal with here. And plus, this is one of the only times in the entire game where we fight with Chris, Hugo, and Jetto in one fighting party. So keep that in mind and enjoy it, because it's going to be... Oh my god, I better not even like blow it this time. I know I blew it a couple times in the past with spoiling some stuff, you know, a little slip of the tongue here and there, but you know, I gotta keep shit on the down low this time because oh god. Okay, so Belt of Strength, we can easily get rid of that. Make sure that everybody has a sacrificial Jizo. I cannot stress that enough. This is very instrumental to your success in this part, and Yeah, make sure that you at least have one person equipped with medicines, as Chris does not have a water rune on her, because I forgot to slap that on her wrist or whatever. And, you know what? Let's save. Okay, so now that we saved again, now we can go with a battle. Oh, yes. The Ordeal, rather, I should say. Well, I kind of slipped up there. But... Nah, you guys gotta see this. It's just... wow. That's a long segment of footsteps. Especially since the door was right there. Oh, they obviously had to walk through a hallway. Now, it looks like Hugo is alone, but don't be fooled, because we still have everybody here. Alright, Hugo, you can do this. You can do this, Hugo. Don't be afraid. Wow, look at this. Okay, this place looks freaking scary, I'm gonna admit. Oh, shit! Oh, no, this is what I'm talking about right here. Oh, god damn. Jesus! How much power does this thing have? Oh my god. Now that's a boss! Look at it, Hugo, he's not even afraid. He doesn't afraid of anything. Look at that. Alright, now this boss is actually pretty easy. The thing you have to really be careful about is just not screwing this up and not dying. Make sure you heal constantly in this fight, because you do not want to use any sacrificial Jizos just yet. Use the Hammer of Raijin on this guy, and basically just do melee attacks with Hugo. As you can see, I have a Fury rune on him, and that will definitely serve us good. Now let's just watch the fireworks, shall we? Damn. God damn. Whoa! 2,000! 2,000 damage! Amazing! Wow. Holy crap, man. Ouch! That was a little over a third of all of our healths. Actually, that was more like half of all of our healths. Okay, so, good thing I put medicines in Chris and Hugo. As for Jetto, I would just, go ahead, cast a... Wait a minute here, this is 2 foes. See, normally, these types of spells where it casts on multiple foes are normally actually kind of weaker to cast against one big enemy. So it would actually be better to cast a Furious Blow since it only attacks one enemy. So it's actually more built for a boss than a group of enemies. Nice, right in the crotch. Okay, he should pretty much be below half health by now. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Oh, wow, he didn't even fly up this time. He just farted those flames out. Oh my god! Jeez! Well, luckily, that only took off, like... Yeah, they didn't even really do much to, Jetto, but Chris is kinda in trouble there. Ooh. Let's do another Furious Blow. He should be down within this turn. So, really, this battle basically rides on Jeto's True Lightning Rune. Otherwise, it would be near impossible to defeat this guy. Up, down he goes. Nice. Freaking hardcore, man. That's how we roll. Hugo and partners. Hell yes. So this is ALG signing off, and I will see you guys for the remaining cutscenes. Later, people. Ooh, Dragon Incense.